What up, YouTubers? Here we are today in the RSX. We're not getting into nothing too crazy. We're just going to do the rear lower control arms and subframe brace, I would say. I do have the upper control arms and the upper brace and all that other stuff, but we're not gonna get into any of that today. Today's gonna be a quick, simple mod or replacement. Nothing too crazy. You already know, man. Let's get it. All right, let's get out of here. Grab some keys real quick. Pretty nice day out today, I can say, that's for sure. Let me get this opened up. All right, freaking mess in here from the last time we was here. I gotta clean up. Look at fucking beds just left over. It is what it is. Okay. Nothing too crazy, but gotta move the bike so I can give me some space. Again, this is not a garage unit. This is a storage unit. So today we'll be working on this, the RSX. Nothing too crazy. Like I said earlier, just gonna do a quick rear subframe brace and control arms. I do have the upper control arms and the upper brace and all that other stuff, the other strut bar and you name it, but we're not gonna do none of that. We're actually just gonna do that for today. Something quick, easy, nothing that's gonna kill me and take too much time. Hopefully I don't run into any issues, but we shouldn't. But right now we got to get this thing out of here. Like I said, this is a storage unit, not a garage. I will be hopefully soon in a garage again, but we need to get this thing out of here, you know what I mean? And we can get to what we need to get to. So yeah, this is the K20A that is in here, the K20A2. I do have another setup for it. I do have a 24A2 K24 for it, which that's gonna be coming soon. That is still needs some building, the lower end to be built and so on and so forth, so we can then go and swap this thing out. Honestly, probably just gonna take the head off of this one, rebuild the head on this one, and then the 24 that I have in there, I'm gonna get the 24 built and then take the head from this, build it, put it on the 24, and then stick the 24 with the head from the S back on there, and then we'll have a 2420, go turbo it, and all the good stuff. Right now, let's get this thing on so we can get it out of the way. 1 second, guys. Give her a second to warm up. Once she's nice and a little bit warmed, or I might just back it out. Need to back it out, just to get it out the way for now. In a second, try to back this thing out of here. All right, let's get her out. Give us the space we need. We can work on the RSX. Like I said, we'll let her run for a little bit. We'll let her get to running temp. Once she's at running temp, then we'll shut her down. She don't need to stay on the entire time or none of that. We just wanted to get to running temp, all right? All right, so now we'll let this thing run. We'll let her get to temperature. Once she's at temp, we'll shut her off. We need to now get on with this. So for now, I'm gonna grab the jack this thing up, get it ready. Jacks are over there. Get it ready for me to do what I need to do, which what we're going to be doing. is this today. The lower control arm, subframe brace, the other lower control arm, obviously. I'm not gonna get too crazy. Like I said, I have all the other parts too, upper control arm, things of that nature, but I'm not gonna do all that. All right, so we'll grab the jack. Don't need that box. That's an old part from a repair. Don't need that. Get this over here. Get this baby jacked up. Alright. So I'm gonna jack it from the tow hook. Just so I can get the jack stands underneath the quarters down the sides over there. So I'm just gonna get up a little high. Give me a second. Jack stand. Alright, we're golden, we're on. And now to get to the next part. Alright, let's check the temp on the bike. The bike should be nice and at temp now. Let's see where we at. 156, is what you guys see? That's what I see, 156. Not bad. Definitely at temp. Oof. Yep, she's ready. Definitely ready. Okay. Shut this thing down, so you don't need to stay on that long. Go for a spin later. We'll see. We will continue with this here. Like I said, we're just gonna do the lower control arms and the subframe brace, which the parts are here. We do have the parts right here. Some truhart, nothing crazy, nothing spectacular, just some truhart components, you know, subframe stuff. Anodized, they look nice. I'll show you guys as soon as I open them up. Let's get to it.